Hello YouTube, Mr. Miz here, and I'm taking a walk from my usual spot just down the road to check the eastbound signals at CP Wood. While I was at it, I figured I'd bloviate a bit. So, the other day, my son, for some reason, asked me what I would want to do if I ever won the Powerball. Or, well, I think he said the lottery, but I think I ended up referencing Powerball later. And I told him, well, I don't usually play the lottery, so I hadn't given it much thought. His suggestion was that, since I like watching trains so much, maybe I should just buy Norfolk Southern. And, I asked him what he meant, and he meant literally to buy the entire company. So I Googled it, and Norfolk Southern's like $50-some billion. So I had to explain to him that, even if I won the Powerball, I wouldn't have the money to buy Norfolk Southern. Could probably buy a fair amount of their stock, but, I couldn't, outright own the company or something crazy like that. But, that got me to thinking. So I'm in Beaver County, Pennsylvania, which is right along the Pennsylvania-Ohio border. And about a 25-minute drive from my house is the town of North Lime, Ohio, where the Youngstown and Southeastern has a yard and such. And that line also goes into Darlington, Pennsylvania, which is like, a 5-minute drive from my house. And so I got to thinking, and if I won the Powerball, I think I would do this. First off, I would buy the Youngstown and Southeastern. Granted, this would not be cheap, but, relative to a Class 1 railroad, I ain't Warren Buffett, but if I won the Powerball, I'll bet you I could buy the Youngstown and Southeastern. I think the next thing I would do would be to contact the Falls Road Railroad it's up around like Niagara Falls, Buffalo, New York. Give them a call because they own an Alco RS11. It's a really beautiful engine, and for whatever reason, I love the old sort of high hood road switchers, and for some reason, I just really like the RS11. I would love to own one of those. And if I won the Powerball, I would probably talk to them about buying or maybe trading that one out for one of the engines from the Youngstown and Southeastern. And and then I'd probably run excursions on the Youngstown and Southeastern, or I'd just drive the damn locomotive myself after having paid somebody who actually knows how to drive a locomotive to teach me how to do it, because I do not. And what's funny, it brings up, it brings to mind anyway, another time I kind of thought about the lottery, and that was a buddy of mine from college, named Rich, gave me a call one day, and this was a couple years ago, back when like the whole Pokemon Go thing was a craze, and he was talking about how if he won the lottery, he would pay whatever money it would cost to set up a Pokemon gym right in front of my house. That way I would have to deal with these assholes on a constant basis. Which, Rich is kind of a jackass. We both are. That was most of our friendship in college, was just making fun of each other. But yeah, that's what he would have done. Real quick, let's check these signals. Alright, I very highly doubt that my camera is adequate to give you a good shot. But if you can't see, which I'm guessing you can't, it's all red. So, rather like my chances of winning the lottery, looks like my chances of seeing an eastbound right now are not good. But on the positive side, as I step out of the road here for this car that's coming and have a look at the culverts, not much going on. That did bring to mind, after he had said that and how just hilarious he felt that it would be to watch me dealing with a bunch of idiots playing, Pokemon battles outside of my house. It made me remember the time where I saw some some kind of moronic environmental lunacy. And it made me think that, if I ever won the Powerball, I would buy property upwind of the headquarters of this place. And then I would buy a steam locomotive. Any steam locomotive. It wouldn't really matter which one. Just whatever one I could get the cheapest. And I would set that thing up as a stationary display with rollers under the wheels. And I would just keep the firebox fed constantly. And just watch and just chuckle with amusement as the smoke drifted downstream, or downwind rather, and just blanketed their place, made it filthy, just for my own amusement. Well, having, gone on for about almost 6 minutes of my stupidity, let me reward those who stayed with a nice little sweeping shot of my train watching mecca. There's the Fort Wayne line right in front of us. Some nice scenery. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and give me a like and a subscribe. I very much appreciate it. Thanks. Have a great day.